a beautiful day in the nation's capital, FCT Abuja, and I am Gladys Kudambu. You are welcome to Good Morning Abuja today. We have so many things as usual on the program for your viewing pleasure. So sit back, relax as we bring all we have for you today. Okay, we begin with this motivational talk. We have Olushola and he's talking about habits. What are these habits? Habits that actually makes you attractive. Let's listen to what he has to say.
I have 4 major points that I wanted to go through that I believe are going to be responsible for moving you from your current state of attractiveness to the required level. Number 1 is confidence. Confidence, yes. I found out that there's just a lure that confident people have. There's a statistic by the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology that was released in 2018. It says that people who display confidence are usually rated as 30% more attractive regardless of actual physical features. And that leads me to the second step to improving your attractiveness. It is grooming and styling. Grooming and styling. People are drawn to what they can see and hear, but our eyes in most cases don't deceive us, and that's the truth. I always tell people that no matter how capable and amazing you are as a person on your inside, people will only be drawn based on what they can see from the outside before people come closer to assess the quality of the content. We are first drawn to the container. Leads me to point number 3, which is communication. Look, 55% of attractiveness comes from body language, and 38% actually come from tone, and only 7% come from actual words. So here's the thing. Many of you need to learn how to communicate. Communicate, express yourself. The 4th point is living a purpose-driven life. This one is ridiculously attractive. It can help move you from being bottom barrel to being top. I'll just tell you this. Particularly if you're a guy on this pod listening to me at the moment. Women are drawn to men who are thriving. That's the truth. They're drawn to men who are thriving. And also, I'll tell you this. Men are also drawn and attracted to women who at least have a sense of purpose and have stuff they're doing. All right. Now, having said all my points, I want you to understand that you're doing this not just for others, but primarily for yourself. You want to be the very best version of yourself. You don't want to be more purpose-driven so as able to attract the opposite sex, but you want to be purpose-driven for yourself.
That was Olushola telling us habits that actually makes us attractive. Usually I would say you have good habits, bad habits, but Olushola has been able to sum it up and give you some of these points so that you would know that, okay, you're crossing the line or you should leave it there so that you don't offend people. You attract positive energy everywhere you go. Okay, moving on now. It's now time to burn off those calories, excess calories. Okay, what am I talking about? Our exercise segment. If you're ready, let's go there.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Isaweli here, coming all the way from London. Say what, say what. I hope you guys are well. Today we are doing a 20-minute full body workout, Pilates, at home for beginners. And let's get started. I have nothing else to say. Don't forget to subscribe always to support the channel. Thank you so much. Grab your mat, have a sip of water, and let's go. By the way, before we start, my daughter is in studio, so if you hear a little ing, she's just showing some love for her mama. All right, let's go. Come on the front of the mat, ground yourself nice and seated. I'm gonna start with a big inhale in through the nose. Inflate that rib cage. Exhale. And again, inhale in through the nose. Exhale. Last one. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale. And we're going to slowly roll down one vertebra at a time to the mat. And straight away, we're bringing our knees into our chest. And we're going to rock side to side. From here, extend the right leg away from you. The left knee in. Feel that stretch. And then other side. Bring both knees into your chest, and we're going to circle the knees around. So maybe 3 circles in each direction, and then we reverse. And we drop the feet down on the mat. From here, we're gonna work on what we call the imprint. So as a beginner, I think it's safer for you to work in imprint when you start Pilates. And imprint just means that you're gonna press your lower back gently into the mat, right? So you don't want a space between the mat and your lower back. You shouldn't be able to fit your hand. So imprint and release. Let's work on that a little bit. So imprint and release. And imprint and release, and imprint and release, and imprint and release. Hold the imprint here. Pull the belly button in, engage your pelvic floor muscles. Nice. Take an inhale and exhale, and let's just stay here and just bring awareness to your body right now. A couple of things you want to think about when you're doing Pilates as a beginner. Your rib cage is engaged, right? So the rib cage is closed. We're pushing it gently towards the hips. We're pulling the belly button in. We're flattening that lower back. The feet are flat on the mat, facing the front. We're nice and relaxed, shoulders away from the ears. From that, when you're ready, we're gonna roll up 1 vertebra at a time. We'll come into this bridge here. Inhale. Exhale, hold it, push the hips up, and then roll back down again, moving 1 vertebra at a time. Very, very important for spinal flexibility, which is one of the main goals in Pilates, right? Pilates was created by Joseph Pilates, and one of the main goals was to improve and strengthen the spine, keep that flexibility so we can age with ease, with grace, looking hot, and then roll back down. Nice. All right, back into that imprint. Check your rib cage, shoulders away from the ears. Let's get that right leg into tabletop, toes pointed. From here, we're gonna flex and point, and flex and point.
Yes, that was our Keep Fit segment. If you followed in, like we have the ones you can do right there in your living space, like it's not something you have to go to the gym or something. It's something you can do right there in your living room. Okay, I'm sure you're burning, like you're sweating, just the way I'm sweating, and I was able to join in 1 or 2. Okay, now we'll continue on this program, but we'll go on this short break, and after that, you'll meet my first guest on the program. Don't go anywhere.
For us to say our goodbyes on the program. As usual, I remain your host the most, Omoide with Erese, and I'll always be here with my bestie.
Je m'appelle Oguntayo Olaniposi Justina.
Speaking French now, from Jordan to Sweden.
Adios.
Welcome you on today's ride on the show Good Morning Abuja.
This is Window on Abuja.
We have everything it takes to compete with any nation all across the world.
How do we make it? You are not ready to produce.
I've been contributing to the development of your kingdom.
Hello and welcome to Young Hearts.
Our focus today will be on hepatitis B.
Ladylike!
This is Entertainment Gist.
In the 14th century, 15th, 16th century, and even 17th.
There is for the care to cure our greed. the purpose why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decided to create humanity.
The Bible talks about a man called Apollos. This is NTA Abuja Channel 5.
See you same time.
And have a great and blessed week ahead.
Welcome back from that break. Well, if you just joined in, this is still Good Morning Abuja, coming to you from the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5 Abuja. And yes, I am on to my first conversation on the program today. And who do I have here? It's someone that, like, she's doing so many things. I mean, she has plenty money and want to make money this year. So we are bringing people that will actually teach you how to keep making that money. What am I talking about? I have someone here that will be talking to us on how to turn your skills into sustainable income. Who do I have? She is Blessing Ojele Evans, an entrepreneur. Welcome.
Thank you.
She's all smiles, like now when when you have this money, there's this peace, there's this calmness. Welcome to Good Morning Abuja.
Thank you.
Okay, so I said turning skills into sustainable income. I want to know, like, at what point, as in, what does it really mean for you to turn skills into an income?
So skills are things you love doing, basic things. It mustn't be something really difficult. It can be cooking, it can be dancing, it can be traveling and all. So turning skills into income is you knowing how to monetize your skill.
Okay.
Yeah. For instance, I'm into natural drink production. I make yogurt. I make tiger nuts, fruits juice, zobo, which people call sorrel drink now, because we want to put oyibo in everything. So sorrel drink and all. So these things, I basically started them as a way of reducing carbonated drinks at home.
Okay, like personal now.
Personally.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I learned how to make yogurt because I know my children loves yogurt. They'll be like, buy this one for me, buy that one for me. And I was like, okay, let me do this thing. And I gifted it to 1-2 persons. And they were like, this thing is so nice.
Okay.
It's so good. And I was like, oh. So people will come and, can you supply this to me? I was like, so this thing is this good. So that was how I started. I started giving out the tiger nut drink. From there, the yogurt, the zobo, the fruit juice. So that's how I grew my natural drink business. So before we got into registration with CAC to make it a formal business. So currently we are selling tiger nut drink, zobo yogurt as a form of business. We started as just what we started to like help the children to take natural products. Yes, so
reducing chemicals. Okay, so you have said like you do so many things, but I want to believe, like, usually they say if you are good at one thing, you face that one, so that until you are done, like you'll be good with that thing. Because maybe if you do so many things, you know how it is. Like maybe the quality will be good with one and all that. So how were you able to actually come up with so many and still good at all of it?
Okay, I'm one person that I love doing things to perfection. Yes. So when I do something, I want to, most times when I produce, it's not all the time your product will come out the same way you want it to.
Okay.
So at the time I started, I actually started tiger nut drink with just one mudu. Yes. So when I do it today, the taste, maybe the taste is okay, and tomorrow the taste is not so good. I don't sell.
Okay.
I don't sell. We'll consume that one at home, and my husband keeps, are you not wasting money with this thing? So at a point, I said, no, I'm not wasting money. I want it to be perfect. I want it to be good, because you don't know the day that, this thing will sell you out.
Exactly.
So that's how I keep at it. So coming to your question, we need money from all angles. This is 2026. We need to do different things. So if you are doing one particular thing, how much is the income from that particular thing? Is that income sustainable? So we are talking about sustainable income now.
Yeah.
Is that income sustainable? So if it's not, at least you can diversify.
Okay.
So you diversify to a point where you start investing in these things that you won't have to work too much again. But by then, like all the things I'm doing, they are within the same field.
Naturally.
I'm a pastry chef.
Okay.
So I cook for events.
Oh, really?
And I still make this thing. So they are within the same.
You're not outside your.
Not outside mine. Though I do other things that are outside, like soap making.
Oh, really?
I do bar soap.
You want to collect everybody's money.
But that one is, I'm not pushing that one the way I'm pushing.
Okay.
So you can focus on one particular niche or field and grow in that aspect. Many people don't know I do bags.
Oh,
yes.
Really?
I make bags. Yes. Wow. So, but people don't know about that aspect. I just do it for my house. Okay. But in time, I will expand it to.
You're still working on it.
Yes, I'm still working on it. So I just love. I'm one person that love being creative. I don't sit idle doing nothing. So if I see something, I'll be like, oh, I think I can do this thing. It's not everything I'm making money from, but this natural drink, pastries, food, at least.
Okay, so one thing I'm loving now about you is that you actually don't want to relax. You don't want to be okay with one where you are.
Yes.
You still want to push.
Yes.
To other things. Maybe okay, now I've done this, I'm okay, and then okay, let me see this other one. I should try it. You start trying it out. You get perfect, and then it's just like okay, saving this year. Okay, put it to one side.
Yes.
Just like that, you have what you want. So it's a good one. So far, how did you actually train for it? Because I want to believe some people would want to. We hear of things that are available, but they don't know how to go about it. Is it like for you? I'm sure passion was part of it. So
yes.
Having the passion, did you say you want to go for training, like pay for training, or you just decided to meet one or two people to learn how to actually make some of these things? How were you able
to? I actually saw some. This advent of social media. So I saw some things, but it's not everything you learn online. So I put in money. I trained under someone.
Oh, okay.
So
like a physical class?
Yes. Okay. Yes. I did online class first. Then I went for a physical class for Tiger Nut production. But what she gave me is quite different from what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
So there is a place of creating your own recipe. Right?
Yeah.
So what she gave me was actually good, but I wanted something more. Yes, I wanted something more. I wanted it thicker. Yes, so I wanted to expand, like do something different from the usual. Growing up, I grew up in the north. We know kunwaya. Everybody knows kunwaya.
Exactly.
But when I started mine, I was like, there was one I actually took somewhere. My husband brought one home. It was so thick. I was like, how did you do this thing? So nice, so thick. And also, I got the person's contact. I called her. So she told me she doesn't teach.
You're trying to teach her recipe.
So I was like, God, how am I going to do this thing? So I just thought of it that, okay, if I add this, I add that, I believe it will bring something. So I tried it. That's when I started the banana recipe. So I add ripe bananas with tiger nuts, with dates. They are all natural, no sugar, no additive.
Yeah.
So that was how I progressed. And people took it, they were like, it's nice, it's nice. So someone was like, she has BPO and all. So I was like, what can I add to this thing so that this woman, that will attract this woman? So I went on, which fruits can a BP patient take to? That was when I got to beetroot.
Okay.
So that was when I now produced the one with beetroot.
I know beetroot is red, so red and
yes, it brings that purple color. It makes it brings out another beauty.
Wow.
Yes. So that was when I did that tiger nut with beetroot. And she was like, this thing is nice. It looks like yogurt and all. Okay. So we are good there. So that's how we keep.
Oh wow, that's
moving.
A good one. So now you now have all these ideas, you now have all these things there. Have you been able to say, okay, let me see how to pass it across? Initially, actually, maybe your own actually started out to be passion, just as you said. And then, but there are some people out there that still want to learn.
Yes.
Have you? Do you have like room to teach, or have you been teaching so far?
Yes, I've been teaching. I've done a few classes, physical classes. Then most of the time, I do online classes. Like currently, I'm taking a new class for online to teach on WhatsApp and Telegram.
Okay.
Yes. So and I do humanitarian service,
Okay.
like partner with NGOs for maybe communities, go and teach women and children that are just coming out from secondary school.
Okay.
Some of them have not gotten admission. Instead of them loitering around doing nothing, so we just gather them and teach these things just to help them, to keep them busy for the meantime before they get admission. And funny enough, when they get to school, most of them pay their school fees from this thing.
From this,
yes.
Okay. Wow.
Cider not drink, yogurt. So, but there are things that sell every day.
Hmm.
There are things that sell every day.
Oh, wow.
So people buy these things, and once you are making good product, I teach my students like they do very well.
Wow,
You
that's
understand?
good.
Because once you make a quality product, people will keep coming back.
It's true.
People will keep coming back. People will be referring you to other people. So we take online
Wow,
classes.
that's good. Okay. Want to learn more, want to know more. We are still going
Okay.
somewhere. So but we'll continue after this time out. Okay, we've been talking with Blessing Ojele Evans, and she has been telling us like she's doing so many. If you've been listening to her, I can't count now, I cannot even count. She has been doing a whole lot. So you can imagine not sitting down and waiting for someone to come and give you. And this thing she's talking about is something you can actually start small.
Yes.
You don't need more. She will tell us more. So let's go on this time out, for this short break, and we'll be right back.
I don't know what it is, but she drives me crazy.
Marriage, a beautiful bond, but not without its battles. Behind every smile is a story. Behind every I do is a journey. Mr. and Mrs., the show that peels back the curtain on real relationships. No scripts, no filters, just truth.
I've become a better husband because I've learned a lot from the mistake of the past.
I had feelings, but I wanted to be sure.
Do I have to kneel down to marry a woman?
No, but just do the right.
Join us every week as we sit down with real couples to talk about the raw, the real, and the redemptive side of marriages. From newlyweds to seasoned partners of 40 years plus, no topic is off limits.
Have you ever been in love?
At the end of the year, he came to the village. I saw, this is the brother I saw that time. I said, please, I want to marry you.
This is modern entertainment. It's an invitation to grow, to heal, and to love again. Mr. and Mrs. is about real love, real struggles, and real hope. Every couple has a story. What's yours? Join us on NTA Channel 5, the Unity Station, every Thursday at 7:30 p.m.
'Cause all of me loves all of you.
Welcome back from that break, and if you just joined in, you've not really missed but maybe we'll do a summary so that you will catch up on what we said earlier. Yes, we still have Blessing Ojele Evans with us in the studio, and she is an entrepreneur. She has been telling us how to turn your skills into sustainable income. Yeah, we are going to continue. I was going to say, when you do all these things now, like for the natural drinks you are doing, I know there are times where you wonder, because we're in Nigeria, definitely all these things need to be preserved, and then I think almost all, the only one I know maybe like Zobo, those can stay longer, but like some immediately are bringing it out from grinding, you need to preserve it immediately. So how do you cope? How are you able to preserve all this? Because putting everything inside, making it perfect, like tasting nice, and then just giving like 3-4 hours is pause. How do you cope with making it like good for some days?
So that has been a major challenge from way back. So we've been trying to like meet up with our clients.
Okay.
So what we do is we produce and sell off immediately.
Okay, immediately.
Yeah, but in locations where they have constant like right now, those selling ice block have been of help in most locations for people that don't have this have freezers and all that.
Okay.
Yogurt can survive. Zobo can survive. Fruit juice can survive for some hours. And for our Zobo, we do different recipes. The normal plain Zobo, the fruity Zobo, the wine Zobo. Okay. So these other drinks can survive. But tiger nuts, you need like a cooling system that can help you. So we are working on solar freezers right now, because that's what we have abundance of sun in Nigeria.
Yes.
So that's another way to go. So for those that are just starting out, that will not be able to get maybe the freezer and all that, they can be buying blocks. I believe every location in FCT here have where they can get ice blocks to buy. So if you grind it, make sure you cool it immediately.
Okay.
You get. So with that, it will help to preserve it. For now, we don't use any preservative or addictive. All our products are 100% natural because that's what we are preaching. Our kids are taking it, our husbands and our family with the rate of, everything out there, cancer and all that. So we minimize chemicals, we minimize soda, we minimize all this addictive. So what we do is that we produce and try to cool it immediately. Yes.
Oh, so far, how has it been? I know this is like one of the challenges, and then like someone that wants to start up, after the training, as you said, you train people, you do this. How do you make room for startup capital? Like, how much do they need? Like I said earlier, like we don't need so much, but how much is so much? Because some people might say your so much now might be like 100K, your not so much might be like 100K, another person's not so much might be 20K. So what do you, how much do you actually need, and do you have to go into all, or you can still focus on one and be good at it before?
Yes, so for the free classes, we don't give any startup because it's what we do willingly, voluntarily, and just to help. We don't give startup. But for the NGOs, some of them that have the funds, me, I go there, I teach for free. But some of them that have the funds, they empower these people. Then they can start with maybe like coolers. Okay. For those that don't have fridge, they can start with coolers. So any serious
does
person
someone need to?
Basically, every home have coolers. There's no home in Nigeria that will not have coolers.
Just in case, depends on the size.
It depends on the size, actually. It depends on the size. So for now, I don't know how much those coolers go for. Yes.
Okay, so now you're including the money the person needs to gather in case you don't have cooler to determine how much you actually
have on ground. But if you have access to freezer, serious people go all out.
Exactly.
People that are serious go all out. If you don't have, and your neighbor, that's why you should keep a good relationship with your neighbor. If you don't have, you can go to your neighbor that has freezer or something. Please, I'm starting out this new business. I don't have freezer. Please, can I produce and put in your fridge? Tomorrow morning, I'll pick them up. And the person will be happy. Maybe somebody that you are going for, please give me 5 naira, give me 20 naira tomorrow. And you tell him, this is what I'm doing, this is my new business. The person will be happy to accommodate you, right? So some of these businesses with as low as 25,000-30,000, you can start.
Wow.
That's the good part of this business. With as low as 25,000-30,000, because tiger nuts, you don't need much. Like I said, I started with 1 mudu. And how much is 1 mudu today?
Small, right?
It's good to start very, very good to start small.
Very small.
Not because you have the money, you just pump it. Let me go and buy 1 bag. If you buy 1 bag and run beat you on your way, on your own. So it's good to start small and gain mastery. For all of my businesses, I started very small. Reason being that as you are doing, you are gaining mastery, you are gaining more knowledge. The part you are not doing right, you adjust and all. But if you start with maybe 520 mudu and it goes bad, you've lost a lot. You get, so you start small and grow. Yeah, so with like about 25,000-30,000 is enough to both yogurt, tiger nuts, zobo. With that amount, you can start something good and you will turn over. The good part is that for yogurt, almost everybody loves yogurt, except for those that are lactose intolerant. Yes, that cannot withstand milk. So with the recipe I produce my yogurt. There's hardly anybody that loves yogurt. There's a yogurt fan that will take it and not be like, this thing is nice. So if you do it, the problem most people have is producing quality product. They feel, I just want to make this money. I'm starting today, I want to make. The truth is that when I started my yogurt, I wasn't making much money. Because I'll have to travel from my place. Just like I said, I don't like sitting idle. I have to travel from my location, go to the market to sell these things. Yes. And I started by giving free samples.
Yeah, exactly.
So most times, Mama will be like, are you running charity organization business?
No, but I think that's part of starting
marketing.
Marketing.
So I gave out some free samples, and that was how well, the good thing, what I did was, I did not give to passerby. I gave to those that have shops. Yes, so that if I come there tomorrow, I will meet you. So I gave out, I came back for feedbacks.
Okay, that's very important. Feedback.
Yes, feedback. Because everybody's taste bud is different. Some people say, the thing is so sugary. Some people say the thing is not really sweet. So that's how I started doing different recipes. I do coconut recipe for my yogurt. I do coconut recipe. I do the recipe with fura. That's fura got. Then we do parfait.
Okay.
Yes. So for those that don't even want sugar at all, we do sugar free.
Everything for everybody.
Everything for everybody.
Wow,
so no matter when you come, you get something. So that's it.
So now we won't let you go. We want you, because we see that you are young. We will not say you are too young, but you are young to understand that people sitting at home should not decide to wait for someone to actually.
Of course.
So I want you to encourage people out there before we let you go on how to actually learn. If you don't have a skill, learn a skill.
Yeah.
And then you from this skill make income.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are different skills out there. I may be doing yogurt and tiger nuts and fruit juice and all pastries, and there are other skills you can also learn. There are soft skills, right? Maybe Facebook ad, business management, and all that. So people are learning AI skills right now. So learn something. It feels good when you have your own money. It feels you will be happy to buy whatever you want to buy. You are not asking anybody, please can you give me? And when the person did not give you get angry. And so please learn a skill. Either you learn soft skill or you learn a physical skill that you can trade for money. Nobody will want to patronize you when you are selling nothing. So you must have something to give before you can exchange it for money.
Okay, wow, that's a good one. Like this year is a year to learn a skill if you've not learned one already. So thank you for coming on the program. We've learned a lot. Like it's like we had a class on air today. So thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you
for teaching us and telling us how to make more money this year, 2026.
Thank you. Welcome.
Yes, we've been talking with Blessing Ojele Evans, and she has sorry, and she has been telling us so many things about how to make income with your skill. Like you go all out. You don't just sit down there waiting for someone to give you 1 naira, 2 naira, and then you are being dependent on someone. She has told you how to make your own money, and we believe. If you've been listening, in fact, this one you needed to have been writing because so many things were said. But don't worry, if you missed it, maybe we'll bring her some other time to actually teach you more. So let's go on this short break, and after that, the program continues.
For us to say our goodbyes on the program. As usual, I remain your host the most, Omar with Erese, and I'll always be here with my bestie.
Je m'appelle Oguntayo Olaniposi Justina.
Speaking French now, from Jordan to Sweden.
Adios.
I don't know what it is, but she drives me crazy.
Marriage, a beautiful bond, but not without its battles. Behind every smile is a story. Behind every I do is a journey. Mr. and Mrs., the show that peels back the curtain on real relationships. No scripts, no filters, just truth.
I've become a better husband because I've learned a lot from the mistake of the past.
I had feelings, but I wanted to be sure.
Do I have to kneel down to marry a woman?
No, but just do the right.
Join us every week as we sit down with real couples to talk about the raw, the real, and the redemptive side of marriages. From newlyweds to seasoned partners of 40 years plus, no topic is off limits.
Have you ever been in love?
At the end of the year, he came to the village. I saw, this is the brother I saw that time. He said, please, I want to marry you.
This is modern entertainment. It's an invitation to grow, to heal, and to love again. Mr. and Mrs. is about real love, real struggles, and real hope. Every couple has a story. What's yours? Join us on NTA Channel 5, the Unity Station, every Thursday at 7:30 p.m.
'Cause all of me loves all of you.
Welcome back. This is still Good Morning Abuja, coming to you from the Unity Station. And yes, this is another segment road users have been waiting for. Like, I love this segment because it includes even you that are walking. You need this segment to actually know more about our roads. Okay, what am I talking about? I have a FRSC staff guest here with us. Our regular, in fact, we'll soon, I don't know, we are doing collabo now. It's now an in-house. In-house, we are both in-house people now. He's no longer a guest, we are now partners. He is Superintendent Road Commander Richard Uwa from RS17 CBD Unit Command, and together we'll be talking about this topic. Welcome to Good Morning Abuja.
Thank you
As
very
usual,
much.
yes, you're ready for us today.
Yes.
Always giving us tips to actually help us on the road.
Yeah.
Both you that are driving and you that even the pedestrian.
Every road
everybody is
user.
involved. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this topic, drink driving.
Yeah.
What is drink driving and why is it considered one of the most dangerous road behaviors?
All right, thank you. Drink driving simply means when you operate a vehicle after you've consumed alcohol. When I say vehicle, it could be a trailer, it could be a bus, it could be a car, it could be a tricycle, it could be a bike.
Okay.
All are categorized under vehicle. So if you operate any vehicle after consuming alcohol, that's what we call drink driving. And why it's considered one of the dangerous, things that happens on the road is because it is one of the major causes of road traffic crashes.
Okay, one of the major
Yes.
causes. Wow, that's serious. So, how does alcohol affect a driver's reaction, and coordination?
Okay, thank you. Yes, this how does it affect? It affects once you take alcohol, your brain and your body is destabilized. They are not at 100% capacity.
Okay.
Yes, so you might be thinking of something that you're supposed to do within a second, and you think you've done that thing within a second. Maybe it took you 1 minute to do because you're not operating properly. You know, your body, your motor system, that is talking of your body, is not coordinated. You might want to lift your left hand, is your right hand that will respond. You understand?
You can imagine.
You can't even stand straight.
Yeah, exactly.
So if these little things you can't control yourself, it will be difficult for you to control a vehicle. Where you need 100% attention, because you're not just driving yourself, you are driving for others using the road. Pedestrians, even animals who cross the road.
Exactly.
So if you are not 100% there, definitely something will happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, is there really a safe amount of alcohol? Because I know there are people that you see them. I don't know if maybe there's a way they go about it, but you see them with the bottle itself, alcohol in their hands, driving and they feel like they've been driving for God knows how long, and nothing can happen. Like they can control themselves. Is there a safe amount of alcohol before you can actually be allowed to drive?
No, capital no. There is no safe amount of alcohol.
No safe amount?
No safe amount. You know, alcohol works in different ways for different people, depending on your body size, your present health condition. If you are stressed out, let's say normally you are like, I can take 3 bottles and I will be okay, assuming you are in perfect shape. But one of the days when maybe you are stressed out, you're not okay, you're not fine. Those days when you take one alone, it is more than you taking 3 when you are in good condition. So there is no amount, no matter how little, that is safe if you are going to drive. No amount is safe.
No amount at all.
No amount at all.
You cannot say maybe because I just took half cup.
No amount at all. Not even a sip.
Okay. So coming to because sometimes you see that people are actually leaving the party, leaving a place, celebration happen, and definitely someone who stayed you, they will have to go back home.
Exactly.
So as a host, you are hosting people and you are giving alcohol and you expect them to still drive. So what do we do in such situation? Because definitely you are inviting me
Yes.
that to come and celebrate with you and you're giving me
Yes.
alcohol. So how do I reject? Should I take it home? Or there's a way I can control my driving, or they'll give me a driver to take me home?
Okay, well, as a host, what contribution you can make to ensure that our roads are safe is when people come for your, to felicitate and celebrate with you, you ensure you remind them.
Okay.
Remind them that if they have had anything to drink, they shouldn't drive.
Okay.
They have had anything to drink, they
their
shouldn't
car.
drive. If they drove down there by themselves, it can make space for them to spend the night, if possible. Then if it's not possible, they can park the vehicle and then call someone else to come drive them. Or you can, if possible, provide someone who has not had anything to drink, who knows how to drive and is of legal driving, you're legalized, allowed to drive, can allow the person drive such people home. Yes. So that's what you can do as a host.
As a host.
As a host, yeah.
Okay. So if you are not the host, those people that they go on their own, like it's an open people that
like just want to go and yes, okay.
So what happens in such cases?
Normally, people can just decide to go and unwind. Maybe after the stress of the week, you say, "Let me go and release stress for the weekend." If you want to do such, it's best you go with someone who doesn't take alcohol.
Okay, because I know of situations where like after the close of work, some people will not want to go. They say because of traffic, so they want to stay somewhere till maybe the traffic goes down, and then they would prefer to enter the road once there's no traffic, maybe from 10 thereabout.
True.
Just go home. So what happens in such
that kind of situation? If you have maybe a colleague that stays around your area who doesn't drink, fine. You people can go and stay together.
Okay.
If you are taking alcohol, he is not taking, he will be the one to drive. But if that is not tenable, is not possible, then don't drink. There are other things you can take.
To unwind down.
To unwind down. But if you have to take alcohol, don't drive.
Wow.
Don't drive. You can just park your vehicle, take public transport to where you want to go to take your one bottle. When you're done, you take public transport back. But you shouldn't drive and, endanger the lives of other road users.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what signs should friends or family look out for to know someone is unfit to drive due to alcohol? Because some people, they will not agree. In fact, I've not seen someone that has agreed that the person is drunk. You say, no, I'm not. Why you say? In fact, they even get angry when you say they are drunk.
There are several signs you can look out for.
Okay.
Especially if you know the person very well. You will know that. You will notice that their speech is slurred. That is coming out slowly, like something like that. Someone that speaks normally and then now is speaking and then is having like that. Exactly. You know that something is happening. Then coordination. The person is standing and then, is staggering. Is not balanced. He cannot walk 10 steps without stumbling. You know definitely that person is drunk or tipsy. Then the eyes. You see that either the eyes may be red. You understand? Yeah, the eyes may be red or closing. So you know that person is drunk. Those are some
aside perceiving it.
Aside perceiving it. We normally don't operate by come let me smell your mouth.
Exactly.
Like we operate professionally, so there are tools we use. Breathalyzer. Yeah. So we use that to check for drivers who we suspect are under the influence of alcohol, or maybe we've received reports and then we will check to be sure. Yes.
Okay, now as I'm a passenger, let me put it that way. I'm a passenger to someone. Maybe I want to enter a car and then I discover, okay, let me just enter. And then along the way, how do I actually know that this person is actually
from the behavior of the driver?
It's not like you put are together, you just enter the car. So at what point do you realize that this person is drunk?
If you're a passenger and you enter a vehicle and you are suspicious, number one, you will see most likely that you check the driver's reaction time. It will be poor.
Okay.
What I mean by reaction time, maybe you're following a vehicle. Normally, we have what we call safe distance. You're supposed to keep like 1 or 2 vehicle space between you and the next vehicle. So that in case anything were to happen that is unplanned for, you'll be able to make quick decision to save yourself. Now, if you're following a vehicle at a safe distance and then the vehicle brake checks or slows down, normally when the vehicle brakes, you will see the brake light comes on. You are supposed to do same. You understand? Slow down also and brake. But if you notice the driver is not doing that, the other person brake and you see you going with speed. It's at the last moment you will now hold automatic brake and then maybe starts abusing the other person that is in front. That's one. And two, coordination. You may notice he's not driving straight. He's tilting left, he's tilting right. Like you understand? Yes. Okay. And some other behaviors. That would what you should do in such cases to alert the nearest. If you guys pass a checkpoint, whether it's police, army, road safety, you alert them that they should check the driver. You're not sure.
Okay, everything is all right.
Everything is all right. Okay. Driving under the influence.
Okay, so we want to continue this conversation, but let's go on this quick break, and after that, we'll continue this program. Yes, we've been speaking with SRC Richard Uwa, and he has told us all about. He has not told us all yet because we'll go on this short break, and after that, we'll come back and continue with our conversation.
Welcome you on today's ride on the show Good Morning Abuja.
This is Window on Abuja.
We have everything it takes to compete with any nation all across the world.
How do we make it? You are ready to produce.
I've been contributing to the development of your kingdom.
They know my story.
Hello and welcome to Young Hearts.
Our focus today will be on hepatitis B.
Ladylike.
This is Entertainment Gist.
In the 14th century, 15th, 16th century, and even 17th.
That is for zakah to cure our greed.
The purpose why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decided to create humanity.
The Bible talks about a man called Apollos. This is NTA Abuja Channel 5.
See you same time.
And have a great and blessed week ahead.
Welcome back from that break. Yeah, if you just joined in, we've been talking about safety on our roads. What am I talking about? Drink driving. What you should know about drink driving. And I have with me no other person but SRC Richard Uwa. Like he's an in-house now, so you should be used to this face. Welcome to the program again. Like, let's continue from where we stopped. We're talking about you as a passenger noticing if someone is under the influence of alcohol.
Yes.
And then that is now a passenger. Like there are cases I've seen while driving, you discover that the person in front of you is doing someone. You just hear like, this person, are you okay? Like, is everything okay? So at that point, what happens? Because you now know that either that person is drunk, and then it's also for you to now be cautious. So is there something you can do as someone behind such a person?
Two things. Defensive driving, number one, because your priority is for you to arrive safely.
Exactly.
So defensive driving, meaning you don't try to do any James Bond on the road with the person whom you are. That's one option. Then two, if you have conversant with that particular road and you know where regular what they call them checkpoints are. You can overtake the person safely and then stop at the nearest checkpoint and inform them that so vehicle, then they will be able to take care of. Then we have instances where commercial vehicles that are owned by fleet operators, you see they will put a number there. That you can call this number to report my driving. So if it's such a vehicle, you can call and say this person is driving, irresponsibly on the road. And then it preferably you should have evidence, like maybe video evidence. But it definitely shouldn't be you that is the driver that will be doing that. Yeah, so probably you would have a passenger
okay,
do that. You know, yes. So that's one of the things you can do.
Okay, so now usually you say there's this thing, if you commit an offense, there's always a punishment. And so for people that are under the influence of alcohol and still decide to drive, when caught, what happens to them? Is there a penalty? Is there a fine?
Yes, there is a fine. There is a penalty. Now, for us, road safety, what we do is if it's a first time offender.
Wow. Okay.
If it's a first time offender,
being the first time.
Yes.
Okay.
If it's a first time offender, we'll give a fine.
Okay. In case
we'll give a fine. Then that is assuming there was no crash or damage.
Okay.
Most times it is when a crash has occurred, we get to know that one of the person involved was probably under the influence. But if it's such a case whereby maybe someone else reported, called, and like so driver on so road is we have a toll-free number, 122. You can call from any part of the country. It's free of charge from any network you call from. So you could call and be like, somebody on so road, maybe from area 1 to area 10, driving so car with so registration number. You think the person is under the influences, the way the person is driving recklessly. So the checkpoint, there is any of our patrol team that is on that route we'll look out for that vehicle. Then if we see it, we'll flag the vehicle down, and then we'll check. Now we use our breathalyzer, like I said. There is a level where we say you are under the influence. So the legal level is a 0.05 gram. So if it's below that, fine. But preferably should be 0.00.
Okay.
0.00.
0.05.
0.00. But higher is 0.05. Anything above that, you are drunk. You're drunk. So we'll check with a breathalyzer and you will find out that you are under the influence. If it's a first time offender, we'll give you a fine. And then we'll impound the vehicle. You will not drive.
For how long?
We will not drive that vehicle. We'll give you public enlightenment. You will come
for lectures.
For lecture. You come for classes. We'll re-educate you on how to be safe on the road, not just for yourself, but for other road users. And then when we've educated you, after we've shown you've graduated from your class, then we'll now give you your fine to go and pay before you will now pick your vehicle.
Wow.
But if you are not a first-time offender, if you've done that before, we can withdraw your license, we can seize your license, yes. And then in some cases, we can be prosecuted. You could be looking at 2 to 6 months
in jail.
Wow.
That's like so many people are not aware, but okay. So are you people on ground? Like, most times these things happens in the night. So are you people on ground like 24 hours?
24 hours, we don't close.
Oh, you don't close?
We don't
really?
close.
Okay,
yes. We don't close.
Maybe I'm just realizing.
Yes, we're always on ground.
Okay.
We have what we call night patrol.
Okay.
So during the night we patrol around, especially areas where they are called black spots, dangerous spots. That's places where accidents or crashes are prone to happen. Yes, we patrol that area at night. And then aside that, like I said, we have a toll-free number.
122.
122. So if you see a crash anywhere, you just call. Informs. Crash happened at so place. So you give the location, give your name, and then we will rush down there. In less than 15 minutes we'll be there. Yes, we are positioned strategically such that from anywhere you call from, we can get down to the crash venue in less than 15 minutes.
That's good to know. You said so much, and I'm sure I've learned there are some things I'm just knowing today, like the jail term and all that, because you wonder, it's like people are not aware and then they keep doing these things. But if they are aware that actually you could actually be jailed for just even drinking and driving, is actually something that can take you to jail.
Of course, because you are risking the life of other people.
Oh, wow. Thank you for coming on the program today, and we've learned this, and I'm sure you have something for us again next week. Yes, we've been speaking to SRC Richard Uha, and he has told us the dangers of drink driving. Please, if you know anyone or you see anything around you, please call the toll-free number 122 and they'll be there to respond to you immediately. Like I said, it takes how many minutes? Okay, so I want to go on this musical break. You know, it's been talk, talk, talk. Now we want to relax a bit. Let's go on this musical break, and after that, the program continues.
Weather is getting cold, cold inside. Double sweater, I am young, ordinary, paranoid. I can picture this world without you, my life. Oh, baby.
Yes, lovely musical. You know, usually after all the talk, we're able to bring the musicals to you, and I'm sure you are able to dance in. Now we want to know what the weather will look like today. Let's find out with this weather forecast. And that was our weather forecast. And with that, we have come to the end of our program today on Good Morning Abuja. I'm sure you had a wonderful time, just like I had too. Well, if you did join us same time, same station, until I come your way again, I remain Gladys Kudambu. And it's bye for now.